But I just want to note, in the context of this debate, I'm not sure that that cultural change is happening everywhere. I have recently asked a colleague to put in a parliamentary question to the court service to know how many defamation proceedings have been issued against members of families where there is an individual with disabilities, where they have complained about the services, they have complained about the care of the staff, and defamation proceedings have issued against them. Because I know many and many families that are frightened to speak out, have spoken out at one point in the past, and find themselves then in receipt of letters from solicitors issued at the behest of people in the HSE. I have also sought to know how many in the wards of court process, when families express concerns, how many have been injuncted against speaking. So I have asked for the details on that, and the court service have come back to my colleague, reassuring them reassuring that there will be a response forthcoming. I have raised issues in this House over the course of the 4 years, and it used to be that the Disability Matters Committee met on a Thursday morning. I'd come into the order of business and I'd be able to say, this is what I've heard this morning, this is terrible, this is whatever, this is a family that was in, this is a case. But I have raised a huge number in that instance. I have had the experience of a manager in the HSE writing, expecting me to come in and correct their version of the story on the record of this House, that they had the audacity to challenge the democratic process and my right to stand up here and speak on behalf of families. I have had that experience. I have robustly responded to it in defence of our democratic right. But I am concerned at an organisation whose job it is to deliver services are more intent on their own personal reputation than on the actual delivery of service. And I am shocked at the audacity. And I've spoken with Senator Clona today to say, actually, we need to have a meeting with Bernard Gloucester and to say, what is the story that this is remotely acceptable in the HSE, that families are cowed into silence? And how dare they treat them as such? So if they can do it, I wear big girl pants. I've taken I'm okay. I can hold up for myself, and I have colleagues or whatever to go in behind a door and go, oh my God, But I'm not an individual parent, perhaps a lone parent, who is receiving a summons into the High Court in their home, having had years of duress trying to care and champion the needs of their child. And then they get a letter from the HSE summoning them to court. Well, I don't think so. And if any member of the HSE thinks that I tolerate that, they have another thing coming. And if they thought they'd silence me or intimidate me into silence, they have another thing coming, because I won't tolerate it. So sorry for hijacking the autism report, but it needs to be said that there is a sinister culture in the HSE that has to be named and tackled. Thank you.